Mariners are playing some solid baseball to start out the 2018 season, I believe. As of today, they are 18-2. Or not 2,
18
12.
and 12?
12.
That would sure be something.
Yeah, that'd be great. I don't know how they've only played that many games.
Yeah, I'll say, like, how'd they get away with only playing 20 games, and that's awesome.
Yeah. 2 months, 20 games. What? Yeah, no, they're 18-12. They're definitely 18-12. And Seth, what stood out to you about this team? Anything in particular?
Their offense is so much fun to watch. At the top of the lineup, when you have D. Gordon getting what seems like at least one infield single pretty much on a daily basis, followed by Gene Segura, Robinson Cano, Nelson Cruz, Kyle Seager, and Mitch Haniger having a breakout year as well. So really, your first 6 hitters particularly are just tearing the cover off the baseball right now. It's fun to watch.
Correct. Jackson, what do you think about the Mariners so far?
Well, they're going to be contending at the end of the year. That's what this team looks like. As long as they can keep pitching it serviceably, the Mariners score a ton of runs. So those outlying games where they lose games 2-1, 3-2, that's not going to happen a whole lot. You're going to see a lot of 5, 6, 7 run games.
Yeah, and that's what we've seen throughout the first part of the season. I think that you mentioned the top of the lineup, and yeah, that's great. But down towards the bottom, when you got Mike Zunino and Ryan Healy mashing down there, Ryan Healy is the sneaky best pickup of the offseason. I've said it before. I'll say it again. If you just gave up Emilio Pagan, shout out to Emilio Pagan, pretty solid middle reliever, but so are a lot of guys. Ryan Healy's legitimately this first baseman for a while. Dude can hit. It's a good pickup. Good pickup. You make anything about their pitching? Do they get nervous? Edwin Diaz finally blew a save, or a hold, I guess it was the other night. Seth, are you excited about that?
I'm not excited.
You are.
I can't say it wasn't unexpected, though.
It wasn't unexpected. It's the best reliever in the first month of baseball.
I have a trust issue with closers because of the closers that we've had in years past.
Yeah, because they're the same guys. Edwin Diaz, Fernando Rodney, same dude. JJ Putz, same guy. Come on, Seth.
Not even a little bit.
Come on, Seth. Jackson, are you fearful of this pitching staff, or what do you think?
I'm a little worried about the starting rotation, but the bullpen's solid. They have some guys that'll knock the bat out of your hand, velocity-wise. They also have some guys like Bradford who, like, who's this? Like, if he was in the room with us right now, you probably couldn't tell that he was a major league pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he's the best pitcher right now, other than Diaz in the relieving staff.
You're going with Chase and Bradford as the best, not Nicasio.
No,
they're using.
No, they're using Nicasio. Yeah, they're using Nicasio. Like, he's going to be the workhorse, but Bradford's been the sneaky guy on the back end of these games.
I'll buy on that. They're going to use Nicasio because they paid for him. I think I've said that somewhere else, either here or other. But they spent money on him, so you're going to see Juan Nicasio a billion times this season. It's going to feel like. So, no, I think this is a solid club. If they could stay where they're at, and actually if they can keep growing on this, this over 500 threshold. Yes. I see huge potential for adding pitching at the deadline. I don't know who for who. I don't know who they're going to trade out of the minor league system to be like, yeah, we want that arm. I don't know who, but they're going to get something. He's not just going to sit on. Jerry Dipoto will not sit on his hands.
No, he's going to do something to make this team better. If it looks like that they're going to be in the playoffs down the stretch.
So I'm saying if they keep building, yeah.
Right now, the starting rotation kind of, to me, feels like a leaky dam just waiting to burst.
There you go.
Okay.
If something happens to Paxton or really any of those guys, Mike Leake, then I think we could see the floodgates open and your bullpen's going to get overworked and you're going to start having to win a lot of high-scoring games.
Seth, what'd you think about Paxton the other night going 7 innings, striking out 16 batters against the Oakland A's?
I mean, Oakland is a team that's going to strike out a lot, but 16 strikeouts in 7 innings is really unheard of, even in the era of strikeouts that we're in right now. So he was absolutely feeling it, and he by far his best start of the year.
There are 21 outs over 7 innings, and 16 of those were strikeouts from James Paxton. Stupid.
The most effort that was done on those plays was throwing the ball around the infield.
After the strikeout, like you said, Jackson, it is almost time to wrap things up. But this weekend, the Mariners host the Los Angeles Angels for the first time this year. And, of course, over the offseason, we were talking about the Mariners potentially landing Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani went to the Angels, and I'm fired up for how this series, could play out with Ohtani pitching one of the days, probably hitting one of the days as well. I mean, I'm excited. This feels like it's a rivalry once again. I think Jackson and I talked about it earlier where Jerry DiPoto was with the Angels, got mad at Mike Scioscia, packed up his office, and just left his job.
Yep.
And now the guy that DiPoto would have been DiPoto's best acquisition as a GM to get Shohei Ohtani to Seattle.
Oh, yeah.
And guess what? He went to the people. He left.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
going to
be
a little
fun.
bit.
This is going to be a fun weekend. Seth, are you excited for the Mariners moving forward?
I am. They have, I believe I heard last night watching the Mariners that they're 5-0 in rubber match games. So they've been winning pretty much every series that they've been in, with the exception of the Houston series. So I'm excited. I don't want to buy in just yet, but it's hard not to be excited when they're currently holding that number 2 wild card spot.
Jackson, you excited about the Mariners?
Yeah, I've been since day one, and since this roster's kind of came to form, and I'll continue to be until I'm proven to where I can no longer be excited for the 2018 Seattle Mariners.
I feel like you got to be all in or all out. I feel like you can't just be kind of excited but still waiting on it. I don't know.